Let the crowd come and play.
And obviously you want to put them all together, including what we did earlier.
That's all pretty impressive.
It's all right.
Like any business, getting ahead in DJing is as much about promoting yourself as it is about the skills you've developed. I'm not the first person in this programme to tell you it's all about contacts.
One thing you've got to do is actually become part of the scene. You can't actually sit on the sidelines and observe a scene. You've got to become part of it, and you've got to keep up to date as possible. So, you know, read as many magazines as you can, you know, get on the internet, speak to as many people as you can. You need to know what's going on, what clubs are doing well, what records are out. So just keep on the ball with all that kind of stuff.
Okay, it's really difficult to DJ now, or to become a DJ, whether you're male or female, because there is so much competition. But you just have to keep on pushing and pushing. I've been doing it for 5 years now, and it's only in the last year that things have really taken off for me. And I never give up, and it's just constant determination. If someone wants to become a DJ that much, they will succeed. Okay, I mean, if you're a big established DJ already, you can have a PR company who goes out and speaks to all the magazines, the press, the TV, and gets publicity on their behalf. As an aspiring DJ, you don't have that, so you've got to do it yourself. What you need to do is find out on all the magazines who is the person who reviews your type of music. So it'd probably be a freelancer, because magazines like iDJ and other music magazines have a big roster of freelancers who write for the magazine. They all have their specialist areas, so find out who that person is who deals with your type of music and try and get in contact with them directly. Send them your tapes, your CDs, what have you, keep them up to date with what you're doing, and hopefully if they like your stuff, then you'll get mentioned in the mag. Yeah, sponsorship for a DJ is a really good thing because it just ups your profile, and I'm sponsored by Gemini to get lots of equipment and judge their competitions, and we work really well now, so yeah, I think it's good for a DJ to get a sponsorship with some company.
What I've always done is I've always had a job that's been in the industry, because I think that's important, because you make a lot of contacts. It could be club contacts, it could be anything really, agencies, but if you're doing something in the industry, then that's going to help you. I mean, at the moment I work for a company who puts on club promotions all over the country, so I get to speak to club owners, I get to speak to other DJs, agencies, all sorts of people really, and all those kind of people know people, or I could ask them if they could get me a booking in their club, and it's all about knowing people really. DJ related sites are actually some of the fastest growing sites on the internet. When our site alone is now getting over 1 million hits a month, and it's growing fast. And there's plenty of other sites out there that, you know, kind of getting similar traffic. So I think DJs, dance music, it lends itself to the World Wide Web, essentially.
As we near the end of the programme, let's have a final word from the many professional DJs we've seen. Any top tips for aspiring DJs?
If you want to do it, then do it because you love it. If you've got a passion for music, that's a good thing. Don't do it because, you know, it's the in thing. Nowadays, since probably '98 onwards, DJing's become like the main, you know, superstar DJ. Everybody wants to be DJ because they make loads of money, and they, you know, they do travel everywhere. I mean, I started basically because I've got a passion for music. You know, I've never set out to think, right, I want to be a DJ because I want to make loads of money. I just do it because, you know, I love music.
To record your sets. Playing in your bedroom, because you can always go back and you can hear where you went wrong, you can hear the mistakes.
Play out as much as you can. Initially, you know, whether you're getting paid for it or not, get out there, do as many competitions as you can. You never know who's watching. And I entered a competition and got spotted by Gemini, and now I'm sponsored by them. So you don't know who's watching you.
Definitely take your slip mats to a gig, because you never know when you turn up if there's going to be any there, and if they're not, you're in trouble.
I wouldn't take recommendations too seriously. I'd always listen to them first. I wouldn't just go out and because your mate or someone you've seen and someone's said in a magazine that this tune's going to be the next big thing. I don't think that's right at all. I think you need to go out and have a listen.
I think it's very important for you to know your music, because you could be playing at a club or you know, mobiling like I do, and the thing is, if you're given any records, it's very difficult to know how to put them together if you don't know what type of music it is or where the loops come or whatever in the record or tune.
Definitely have another career to fall back on, because you may not get into DJing as quickly as what you'd like, and there may be times in your career, which I found myself, that you haven't got that DJing there, so you need something else to fall back on, and you never do know what's going to happen, so I think that's important.
Every club you go to has a flyer or it has a poster, and the flyers always have information numbers on them, and 9 times out of 10, or maybe 5 times out of 10, it's the promoter themselves. So if you ring the number and tell them, I'm a DJ, I want to play at your club, and is there any way that I can get a demo CD or tape or whatever to you?
Obviously in iDJ we've got the opportunity to interview some of the world's top DJs, and you know, one thing all these guys have got in common is that they had to start somewhere. You know, whether it was in their bedroom or as a mobile DJ, these guys have started small and built their careers over a number of years. And you know, there's nothing wrong with being a mobile DJ. Carl Cox, you know, he used to earn a living by playing parties and weddings. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. There's no right and wrong. Whatever works, works. So, you know, stick with it, work hard, enjoy your music, and hopefully one day you'll be in the DJ booth at Cream or Ministry of Sound.
Always hound the promoters and always hound the record companies, no matter what. Just phone them, pursue them, but always maintain some kind of politeness as well. Obviously don't shout down the phone, but just say, have you got it yet? Yes, excellent. Have you heard it yet? No, I haven't had a chance, is the usual answer. Do you know roughly when you're going to hear it? And if you keep saying that every other day, they will just take it off the pile and think, come on, let's just listen to this to get it out of the way.
I don't think you can go into the business thinking, right, within a year I'm going to be doing such a club, I'm going to be doing that. You've got to take it slow, you've got to take your time, you've got to be confident.
There's a lot of people out there who don't get the opportunity to do what I do, do you know what I mean? I feel proud and privileged to be able to go in a club, be able to play to like 400, 500 people a week, play music that I like and people enjoy it. I mean, it's the greatest buzz in the world. I mean, it's incredible when the crowd's just like having it, and you know, I mean, I'll dance around the booth, you know, hands in the air, everything. It's just incredible, you know.
It's got to be to stick with it. If you're really passionate about what you're doing, and you really believe that you can do it, stick with it. It is going to be ups and downs, but when you get to where you want to be, the rewards are fantastic. You can't beat the buzz of standing in front of a crowd and they're staring you down as you're dropping a tune.
Well, I hope this programme has given you something to think about. But just remember, practising your skills at home is one thing, but playing out to a crowd is something else. Take it away, Miles.